Good morning, everybody. It is Sunday morning and we're actually just running out of the house. So an update on my IVF stuff. They wanted me to start surge testing on Sunday, which is today. And if it came out positive for my ovulation test, then they wanted me to come in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning Sunday. I had all the doubts in the world that they would be positive today. I woke up at 5:30, took the test, boom, positive. So we have to scratch out tomorrow's appointment at 7 o'clock in the morning and go today. And that's where we're at right now. So.
Hello everybody, let me sit down for y'all for this one. Y'all, I had a winded morning. I'm just trying to stay positive. It's already after 12 afternoon and I'm still tripping about what happened at 6 a.m. this morning. Getting over it. But I'm on my lunch break from work and Joe is here hanging out. And I am eating leftover vermicelli bowl. Look at, yummy. I got the funniest message, you guys. That message was, I'm so confused. I thought Mason was Joe's. Huh. So Lisa, if you're watching this, if you ask Joe, he would totally say that's his baby. And
that's my baby.
For those of you guys who don't know, Joe was in Mason's life ever since he was 2 years old. So Joe loves him more than me, facts. They both love each other so much. They're both so comfortable around each other. Everything had just organically happened, if that's the best word that I can describe their relationship. If you guys want a whole story time on all of this, I'll be more than happy to give you a story time. Because honestly, like, Mason's dad, yes, he is in his life, and yes, we have such a good relationship, and yes, we are friends. If anything, Mason has gained so much love from, you know, both my side of the family and Joe's side of the family, and even his dad's side of the family. And he just has such an abundance of all this amazing love, that love all over him and support him, are there for him. And I'm just so thankful. I'm so thankful that we can all get along, and I'm so thankful that you know, Mason's dad is there.
I love it when we randomly asked Mason and he was generally speaking off top of his head. It was just something I just asked him, and he's all saying, I have 2 dads. And I said, how many moms do you have? I only have 1 mom. So I mean, it was so nice to hear that. It was like so heartfelt, and it warmed my heart when he said, I have 2 dads. And as all of you know, this morning we had this a little snack food with Justine and I's IVF treatment, driving down there today and then driving back and getting to work and picking up medicine in the Bay Area. So we were just driving everywhere and trying to make it back on time for work. But there was this moment that, you know, we were having dinner. This is probably about a year and a half ago, and you know, Justine and I are, you know, obviously trying to conceive, and we're trying to get help through going through IVF. And you know, I kind of broke down, and I was sitting over eating dinner, and we're all at the table eating, and you know, I kind of broke down, and I told Justine I want to be a dad. And then Mason, out of nowhere, I don't know, selective hearing or whatever, Mason just said, you are a dad. And that just kind of warmed my heart even more, and I just started tearing up. because it just came so raw and so genuine from him. And you know, he's only at the time 8 years old, and you know, he sees that, you know, I'm a father figure to him too. And for him to say that, oh, I have two dads, or I remember I was going through school for work, and I was gone for, you know, a couple weeks, and Justine told me, Mason was saying, I miss both of my dads. And when Justine told me that, I just kind of just, you know, felt really loved by Mason. And, you know, I guess even though Mason is not mine, and I hear all my friends and other people say, you know, stop growing up so fast, stop growing up so fast. And I can see why they say that, even though Mason's not mine, because there's certain things that Mason does not do anymore, and I wish he does. As a kid, a baby, there's certain things he doesn't do anymore, and I guess, you know, that's part of growing up. But yeah, Mason is mine.
I did want to mention that in the beginning, you know, Mason did feel uncomfortable when both Joe and his dad were around, because I can tell that he was worried about their feelings. Mm-hmm. And then of course, like, you know, Joe didn't want to step on nobody's toes, especially his dad's, or disrespect him in any type of way. But I feel like Mason's dad has a better understanding of Mason's and Joe's relationship, that we feel comfortable with sharing these things with you guys.
And it just works so much better like this. And I'm glad that, you know, Mason gets the benefit and best of both worlds, because, you know, during his basketball games, this is probably about a month ago, you know, we all went out to his tournament out in Sacramento, and, you know, Mason's dad was there, and, you know, his, you know, Nana and Papa and obviously Justine were there, and we all went out to eat lunch because, you know, there was a little intermission before his next tournament, and we sat down and had lunch together, and Mason was just being himself. He came over to me, and, you know, he was on my arms, you know, right in front of his dad, and it's just to see him being comfortable around both of us. It's just, I don't know. It's just nice to have. And, you know, I know there's, you know, baby mama, baby daddy drama and stuff like that. And, you know, I hope, you know, whoever's out there going through all that trouble, I know there's different circumstances, but, you know, just remember that the kids, whoever's the kid, that's the main thing you want to think about, is because it's going to hurt them in the long run. And Mason's just, he's just getting so much love from both sides, and he just benefits from it. And, you know, that's what we want to see. And, you know, I just feel like there shouldn't be no bad blood. You know, I understand that's Mason's dad, and I'm never going to take that, you know, role away. And I understand that I'm always going to be number two. And that's okay, because, you know, obviously, you know, Mason's dad, you know, loves him just as much as I do. But I'm glad that he has two father figures, and I'm glad he recognized me as a father figure too.
And most importantly, I'm just so thankful that that his dad is very, like, understanding of the relationship too, because I know that sometimes it can be like, dang, like battle of the dads, but that's not the case. And Joe and Mason's dad, they respect each other a lot. And when Joe came in the picture, he, by all means, he was not trying to replace him, or he wasn't trying to take over. Like, he always considered Mason's dad all the time, every time. It's one big happy family, and I love that, you know, it's all love, and that's just how it is. And don't get me wrong, it took some time to get here, but now we're here. I felt like this year alone with his with Mason's travel basketball and stuff. Like we just drew closer together, like him and his dad and I, and it's just been an amazing co-parenting ride. And the way that I see it is that Mason benefits from all this love and all this support and all this, like, you know, all these people to look up to, and
that's all that matters, is that Mason benefits from it, because, you know, being parents, co-parenting for Mason, that's all that matters. It's the kids, you know, whatever's in the past is in the past. And, you know, moving forward, you know, all we can do is just, you know, be there for Mason and guide him, and hopefully, you know, he understands when he grows up, which I'm sure he does understand right now, because Mason is, you know, a very, very intelligent young man, and he just brings so much joy to me personally. When he's gone, I miss him, and I'm not gonna lie, you know, I take his stuffed animals and I sleep with him. I sleep with his stuffed animals.
True life. I sleep with my my sons.
It just makes me feel closer to him.
I just want to say thank you, Lisa, because she did comment on my last video, wanting me to clarify some things, because, you know, we don't talk about this stuff. You're right. Maybe we can do a sit down and we can answer your questions, or we can give you guys from our experience the best way to co-parent, because yeah, that's number one. Your kids are number one, and making them number one and setting your differences aside and growing. And because him and I, we've grown. We've known each other for a long time. So Mason has our number one concern, and our number one focus is just Mason, and that's all that matters.
You know, going through this whole IVF process, and, you know, it's an emotional roller coaster, you know, going up and down, because I got to consider Justine's hormones and, you know, what her body's going through. And, you know, I try to bite my tongue and not say anything, and, you know, try to be supportive as best I can. And you know, driving, you know, she woke me up, you know, dead asleep at, I think, 5:45, and, you know, our doctors or case manager said, you know, come in on Sunday at, you know, 7 o'clock, and, you know, it's about an hour away from us, and we had medicine delivered to my parents' house, and that's about 25 minutes from the IVF clinic. And, you know, I drove there, and we were debating if I should just go, or, you know, Justine was trying to make it back to work on time, and I told her that it's probably not going to happen.
Nope, 30 minutes late.
You know, I dropped her off, sat at the clinic for 15 minutes debating, and then they said that, oh, Justine's gonna get, you know, seen 7:30. So, you know, I smashed out, you know, to the bay from San Ramon, got her medication, and drove back to the clinic to pick her up, and then brought her to work. Now she's home eating lunch, but we're just trying to console each other and let each other know that don't take it personal, and
don't take it personal.
You always, that's one thing about her. Every time when I say something, she always try to make a song or fix a song.
Babe, did you read my DNA, ancestry DNA? It says I'm likely to hold a tune. But yeah, that's our like update, because I'm like, my head hurts.
And it kind of feels good, you know, talking, you know, into, I mean, obviously into the camera. It's kind of like,
well, it's like a whole,
it's kind of like relieving the stress.
Yeah,
it's kind of like venting, you know, getting, you know.
At first it was kind of weird, but now I'm like, wow, they're actually like responding to us, or they're actually like commenting and stuff, like, and that's why it's not as weird to us anymore, because there's people behind this camera. It's not just air.
Yeah, it's kind of nice, even though, you know, people don't, you know, do it for other reasons, but I mean, it's just a nice clip to look back, just like our wedding. If you haven't looked at her first YouTube video, our Chinese and Samoan video, check it out, because there's days where, you know, I can go back to certain clips, especially our wedding day, and just watch it. And certain videos, our trip to Samoa, you know, we can look back on that, and you know, we can put it on, you know, on a smart TV on the big screen and share it with family and friends. So
I think, like, most importantly though, like, once we start, well, watching Mason grow first of all, and then most importantly, when we start to grow our family, all these changes are just going to be recorded. And if you guys are thinking about ever like posting any vlogs or any videos or whatever, just do it.
Just do it. Yeah,
I just encourage you to just do it, because do it for yourself, because these are times that you would not regret looking back at.
Right. And it's the thing is that all these videos, you can archive it, and it's there. You know, it's kind of like,
even if you don't want to post it.
Right. You know, you can set it on private. So, I mean, it's, you know, memories that you can cherish forever. And it can go on for generation to generation. And it's nice just to know that it's there. It's just nice, you know, that, you know, that we can look back into like certain things. And obviously, you know, Mason's, you know, growing up, his basketball tournaments and stuff like that, we're going to try to do highlights, you know, when he gets older. And obviously
and most importantly, like, seeing how he developed from the tournaments that I recorded from the very beginning to our future tournaments, and seeing how well he has developed throughout those many years or months or whatever. It's good to look back at and see, you know, what's been going on, and also to see our lives when Mason was a little bull, or Mason was this age, or when we have our kid, and how little and how baby they are, and how much they've grown throughout the years. Like, I love to watch families like that just grow and grow and grow, and then all of a sudden their kids are like 7 years old, and you're like, whoa. I remember watching the vlogs when they were just born and you were pregnant.
So start your YouTube channel right now.
Yeah, go. Do it. Start.
There's nothing to lose.
You have nothing to lose. Don't worry about what other people think. And that was the one thing, like, I was always like worrying about what people are gonna think. Don't worry about what people are gonna think, because if you're gonna be worried about what people think, you're just never gonna do it. You're never gonna take that leap of faith and do it. But anyways, we're gonna have to end this vlog now.
Hey guys, welcome back to my wife's channel. So the wifey, the wifey's hungry. And I'm a bad husband.
Hair treatment and then here's the best husband.
Ding! I'm gonna use this air fryer. If you guys don't have an air fryer, or try to air fry it. It comes in handy. The only thing is this air fryer is a little small. That's it. Air fried chicken's pretty good. So there's about 8 wings in here. I know it's not a lot, but it's just Justine and I tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and fry some lumpia that Grandma made for us. Slap that right in. Set temperature at 400 or 380. 20 minutes. That's it. Set it and forget it. 8's a good number. In Chinese culture, 8 is a lucky number. My house husband today. Hey, that prime rib, that last piece, it was freaking hella good. It was hella good. You guys wash rice with cold or hot water or both? I don't know. I use both. Hot and cold. I'm gonna measure water eyeballing. Doesn't let you be there. Let's go see how these chickens look. Alright. I gotta flip them. It's nice when they come out nice and crispy. If you want to do a little barbecue thing, you want to do your lemon pepper like Wingstop. You can do lemon pepper. You can do buffalo sauce. It's just that this air fryer is just a little small, that's all. So usually I just do 20 minutes on one side and 20 minutes on the other side. You can see the other side was golden brown before I turned it over. And it's gonna get golden brown on this side. That's it. Air fried chicken. Fried chicken. Yeah. Fried chicken and lumpia. Some Asian salad.
As I was editing today's video, the video that I posted today, I kept like falling asleep, like literally like nodding my head. I'm so tired, and then I try to stay up and watch our show with Joe, and again, I kept dropping my phone because I was watching YouTube, and I was dropping my phone as I was holding it like this, and I was like, kept dropping it, and then Joe was like, just go to sleep, and it's only 9 o'clock. It's only 9 o'clock. Usually I go to bed later than this, but I'm gonna call it a night. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I can't believe 25 days is coming up soon and Vlogmas is going to be over, and I can't believe how strong I've been going. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also, give this video a thumbs up and comment down below if you'd love to say hello. And until tomorrow's Vlogmas, I will see you guys soon.